I need to call out an online business. Mike in the Credit Game, based out of Florida. This video is for you. They're very good at what they do. They take your money and they do not follow through. I've reached out to the Better Business Bureau, and as of today, being August the 9th, it is currently 10:45 a.m. in the Central Time Zone. Mike, this is all for you.
Hang on a second. Hey, can we get that taken care of, guys?
I'm not going to stop until I get a refund.
Leave this guy. Here we go again. I can't believe this crap is happening again. I'm getting a feeling of deja vu that's coming over me, because not even a year and some change ago, wholesale trade lines closed their doors, and there was a huge shitstorm that followed suit. There were a lot of people who were wanting refunds. At first, Mike was kind of hesitant to give refunds. He said, oh, I got this way better thing coming out called the Credit Game, so don't worry, I took your money because I'm going to give you this instead of the half-off trade lines, because that's what everybody wanted. And you know, there was a huge stink, a huge debacle. Here, let's recap. Roll the clip.
You know, to part one, whiners and complaining. You know, I bought in a broker program. What am I doing? What am I getting refunded? Am I going to be out my money?
See, I mean, it came to the point where a lot of people were getting upset over it and starting making videos in protest. Check this one out.
He came out with a video. This guy had nerve to come out with a video calling his video whiners and complainers. How the fuck are you going to charge somebody for a product and then turn around and call them a whiner and a complainer because you're not getting what you're paid for? So that's basically saying like this. Oh, okay, so he charged this $900 to $1,000 to people to be in the broker program. Then he closes his business, okay? And then he's like, but I got some other stuff coming out and it's way better. Well, how the fuck do I know? You ran that program until 2 days before you were selling it, sending out webinar videos 2 days before you shut your doors. So that's a fucking scam.
So with that being said, it mystifies me that now, a year and some change later, it's like history's repeating itself. We got people making videos saying that they paid Mike for his Lambo package or Maserati package or whatever the hell he's selling, and they're not making good. They're not removing the negative items, or the lines aren't posting, or it's just like the same old shit, which to me, I thought that he would have learned his lesson from the last time. It's like he can't help himself but make promises that he knows damn well he can't keep, because here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen, here's the deal. When it comes to removing negative items off of your credit, you can't guarantee 45 days. It's all dependent on inconsistencies in your credit report. So, you know what I mean? You're banking on that to get the item removed. And the credit bureaus are the ones who ultimately remove it. So you can send letters all day, every day, fax, email, electronic, by pigeon, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is the credit bureaus need to be able to find the actual negative or the inconsistency in order to have negative item removed. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. So for him to say, I guarantee you just give me money and I'm going to get this stuff off in 45 days, that's something you can't promise, because that's not something that is possible. It's not guaranteed. And the fact that he just keeps doing it, and then he says, oh yeah, money back guarantee, roll the clip.
It's 100% money back guarantee, 100%. If you don't feel the value is there, I will refund your money back to you. How do you lose on a deal like that?
And then when people go and try to make good and say, all right, I want my money back, then it's, oh no, I'm not I give education material. I'm not a credit repair company. It's like that just so, I mean, this, Mike, just so you know, nobody thinks that you don't own Elite Deletions or was it Coast Trade Lines, the trade line company. Everybody thinks you own that, just so you know. Like, you don't have anybody fooled. You sure as hell don't have me fooled. I mean, it's obvious what's going on. In my opinion, he's learned the lesson from wholesale trade lines But what he's doing is now he's protecting the credit game, because the credit game, that is the thing he needs to protect. He doesn't want to have the credit game be a target. So that's why, oh yeah, just education. That way, the regulation, it's all lenient when it comes to education material. When it comes to actually doing credit repair and trade lines, there's a lot more that goes into that. There's more regulations and things you have to abide by. So if he has these dummy companies that he can just, I'll close that down, all right, open up another one, close one down, open up two in its place, then he's good to go, and the credit game is always protected. So it's like when people go and they get upset and they go and they try to, maybe file complaints with the companies, he can say, oh no, I did everything I said I'd do. I gave him the education material. That's some other company. That's a vendor. That's not me. So it covers his ass. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing I want to tell you guys. If he's taken your money and hasn't made good on it, don't waste your time with the Better Business Bureau and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, that stuff can help writing negative comments. Don't do it in his videos, because he'll obviously just delete them. What you need to do is you need to flag his videos on YouTube, because YouTube is that is where you're going to hit him in the nutsack, is his YouTube channel. Because if you kill that, then it's over. He's done. So, as far as if you feel as though this man has ripped you off, you don't try to letters and all that kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, that stuff kind of helps, but I think people are failing to realize that to kill the beast, you got to get the YouTube channel. You have to flag his channel by saying that he's promoting a scam or misleading practices, things like that, because that's one thing that I definitely think that's going to hit him where it hurts. And also, for those of you that are making videos, stating that they're not refunding you and whatnot, I've seen firsthand. I've talked to a gentleman, this guy right here. I talked to him, and he told me that it's like he started making the videos, and then all of a sudden they decided to play nice with him. That's because YouTube is where that is where they do all their operations. That's where he lives. He lives in YouTube land, so you got to get him in YouTube land. That's just advice from me, because I've figured out how some of this shit is being finagled, and I don't think it's right that he's taking people's money. These are people that are they're counting on this. This is like their last dollar, and these are people that are in a tough spot. These are people that are desperate. These are people that are they're hurting because of the virus or some other bad situation, and he offers them a glimmer of hope, when in actuality he's got to know deep down that he's not going to be able to make good like he says he's going to make good in these videos. It's like he gets in there, he's like, oh, I'm the best there ever is, best there ever will be. No one can do it like me. This is number one. You're going to change your life and all that. It's like credit repair just doesn't work like that. Anybody who's telling you otherwise is trying to sell you something, like he is. So it's like, I dealt with them before with wholesale trade lines. It was like, it took some convincing. It took me making, some convincing videos. How's it going, everybody? It's your old pal, the Credit Crusader. In this video, I'm going to be talking about chargebacks and how long you have to do them. And then he apologized, and then he started issuing checks. His wife Val's the one who saved the day on that one. I don't know. I hope they're still together, because he's definitely going to need her, it appears, in the near future. When you look at the things that he's promoting now, I guess he's now trying to be like a Grant Cardone clone or whatever.
Is your net worth at least 6 figures yet? If not, pay attention, because I'm going to show you exactly how I created a $15 million company in the last 15 months.
It's like, there's nothing wrong with trying to be successful. There's nothing wrong with trying to elevate yourself and rise to the top and all that stuff. It's just the way you do it. You don't step on people's heads in order to elevate yourself. And it's like, when I look at the track record and everything, all right, it's like you got to pass the first time with the wholesale trade lines thing. All right, you made a mistake. You guys even admitted it, that you made a mistake, and you just didn't run it right, and you're going to do it better next time. But it just seems like, here we go again. And in my opinion, I think that they first were just going to do the education material. That wasn't working out. That wasn't making the money that the other stuff was, because before with wholesale trade lines, they were doing credit repair and trade lines, which that's where the money is. So they're just like, shit, all right, well, we got to get back into that stuff. So we can't just open up another trade line company because, I mean, people are going to be really pissed if we do that. So we'll just say, oh yeah, these are our private vendors. Bullshit. I mean, I'm calling bullshit right now. It's like, I hate to make videos like this because I went off in another direction. I didn't, I put this shit behind me, but it's just like, it's back. Mike, I got some advice for you. Stop lying. God, it's like, just tell the truth. You'll make it. You can be successful without lying your ass off. You can, trust me, all right? Please, stop lying. Because, I mean, I know you have a lying problem. I know, this is just something that's like you can't help. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's an insecurity issue that, he feels like, he's got to, feel like he show people that he's bigger than he really is because inside he feels small with like, the flashy cars and all that crap. It's like nobody's buying that shit, man. And if they are, they're desperate people who just are believing the shit that they want to hear because they're in such bad straits that any glimmer of hope, they're going to gravitate towards. Which it's just like, man, I mean, that's just shit's just wrong. I hope things get straightened out, and I hope that these people get refunded and this doesn't go any further. Because you know what? If it does, I'm going to be relentless. Crusader out.